Stop. Before you spend another $100 on a brightening serum, look in the mirror. Not at your skin, look through. Listen carefully. She has been working longer than you think.
I process 500 biochemical reactions a day.
This is liver. She has been working without a day off since you were born. Today we are going to give her the best gift she has ever received. A 3 in 15 minutes to prepare. Recognition is already helpful. But first, let us understand what is actually happening because once that's your bodies, because you understand the mech again is not age, it is information. She riffling without distortion. I am just the messenger. When they say my complexion is dull, please talk to her. And this is where honesty begins. I am trying. I am genuinely trying. The load has been... Here is a test for you. Press the skin under your jaw right now with 2 fingers. Press and release. If it leaves a small dent for even a second, your kidneys are not clear, literally drowning your collagen. If you have ever wondered why your skin looked worse after a bad night, a stressful week, or one too many processed meals because of right nows,
We notice everything you do.
and this is what happens when the barrier breaks.
We're through the intestinal wall, heading for the liver. Ha!
And she sees them all. I see you, all 500 of you, again. Everything you eat and drink passes through your intestinal wall into the portal vein, a direct highway that carries blood from your gut straight to your liver. All routes lead here first. When the gut barrier is compromised, undigested particles, bacterial toxins, inflammatory molecules slips through the intestinal wall into the bloodstream. That blood goes directly to the liver.
So this is how I got here.
When the liver is overloaded with inflammatory material, it triggers systemic inflammation. And systemic inflammation has a very specific and visible address, your skin. There is a term from integrative medicine, metabolic intoxication. When the liver's detox pathways slow down, metabolic waste, lactic acid, excess hormones, bile metabolites accumulates when clearance slows. Subscribe to the Longevity Kitchen. Every week we decode exactly why your body does what it does and what you can do about it from your own kitchen. No cover evidence, with a nice mug and good lighting. Let me show you the most important triangle in anti-aging biology that almost no one discusses. Gut, liver, skin. These 3 systems are not separate. When the blood is clean, this is what excellence looks like.
When the blood arriving here is clean, I work beautifully.
Look at the difference. When the gut-liver axis functions well, the blood that reaches your skin carries oxygen, nutrients, growth factors. When it doesn't, understanding the mechanism is uncomfortable at first. That is normal.
So we are the reason? The spots, the dullness, that is us?
Not you specifically. You are a natural result of metabolism. The problem is not your existence. It is when the clearance system cannot keep pace with your accumulation. The liver's primary elimination pathway for fat-soluble toxins is bile. Bile is produced in the liver, stored in the gallbladder, and released into the intestines. Systemic inflammation from a burdened liver depletes your antioxidant reserves, leading to more free radical damage, faster collagen breakdown, and accelerated aging. The chain is real and measurable. She is not punishing you, she is reporting. Every morning I show exactly what happened the night before. I have no choice. I am the most honest organ in the body. Now, the most important piece of information in this entire video, the one that will change how you think about sleep forever. Are you ready? The next chapter arrives at night. In traditional Chinese medicine, and now confirmed by Western chronobiology, the liver performs its deepest detoxification between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. to very exclusive, very important. If you are awake during that window, scrolling, watching, finishing a late dinner, it is processing what you are still feeding it. The cellular regeneration that was supposed to happen simply doesn't.
Not fully.
Listen to the difference between overload and repair.
That is my prime time. The whole body slows down. I get quiet and I clean.
This is why people who sleep late for 8 hours often report more skin issues than early sleepers. It is not the quantity and it shows on your face, but it is the timing. The evening ritual we are building today is designed to work with this window, not against it. The tea is taken after dinner. Welcome to the kitchen biology section. 3 ingredients, each with a specific molecular job. Together, synergy can help our credit. This one has been underestimated for far too long.
Hello! I am Mint, and I am significantly more than a breath freshener. Allow me to introduce myself properly.
Mint contains menthol and flavonoids, particularly luteolin and hesperidin, studied for antispasmodic and anti-inflammatory effects on digestive system. Watch how one small signal changes the tone of the whole system. Think of me as the signal that tells your intestines you can relax now. The workday is over. Let the pericycle of cleaning take over. Chronic low-grade gut inflammation is one of the primary drivers of systemic aging. It keeps the inflammatory response perpetually activated, depletes night's collagen breakdown, Mint is. This is where collaboration becomes efficiency. And I work beautifully with lymph. When I reduce intestinal tension. Now, the ingredient that most people use incorrectly, and I mean that precisely. Most cinnamon sold in grocery stores is cassia, Cinnamomum cassia, which contains high levels of coumarin. Here is the distinction that changes everything. I am Ceylon cinnamon. Cinnamon and my layers come long tree slightly sweet. Ceylon cinnamon increases insulin sensitivity in cells. When cells are insulin resistant, elevated glucose trays elevate, sugar molecules bonding to glycogen into chew. This is molecular anti-aging from a kitchen shelf. I improve how cells respond to insulin. Right. Less glucose floating free. Ceylon cinnamon also supports healthy gut microbiome balance, documented antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. It feeds back into the gut-liver-skin axis we discussed. I'll just be on the shelf, in case someone needs me for baking. Not everything is wrong. Some things are simply not for this protocol. Write in the comments, did you know there were 2 types of cinnamon? And which one do you have in your kitchen right now? I genuinely want to know, because the answer tells me a great deal about what your liver has been receiving. And now, the third member of our trinity, the most underestimated ingredient on this table. Most people think buy pre-seen, appreciate the compliments, but the real story starts after the peel. Listen carefully, this one has credentials. I am a liver enzyme activator, and that changes everything. Warm lemon water has been shown to stimulate bile production and bile flow from the liver and gallbladder.
Fats items that create prefer traffic move and not parking.
This is the detail most people skip, and it matters.
The D-limonene in the zest supports liver health. My vitamin C is essential for collagen. Please, include the zest.
Critical technique point, we are not using boiling water. 80 to 90 degrees Celsius, just below boiling. At full boiling temperature, This is one of those small technical details that changes the entire outcome. I cannot stress this enough. Boiling water destroys everything I work to create. Timing, 15 to 20 minutes after a light dinner. Not right before sleep. The bile-stimulating effect of lemon can cause acid reflux in some people if taken lying down. Now, the recipe. Simple, precise, and non-negotiable on the details. I will walk you through each step exactly as it matters. At last, the science becomes dinner adjacent. 300 milliliters of filtered water, heated to 80 to 90 degrees. Use a thermometer if you have one. If not, bring to boil, remove from heat, wait 90 seconds. That is your window. 8 to 10 fresh mint leaves, or 1 teaspoon of dried mint if fresh is unavailable. Add to water and stew one. It's clearly mixing. That green infused, leaving the leaf on purpose. Half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, stirred in, steep 2 more minutes. This is the moment the recipe stops being ingredients and becomes a protocol. Remove from heat, add fresh juice of half a lemon, and do not forget a thin slice. Use zest, use stydic cool man, use chunt. Look at that, 3 ingredients, 5 minutes, a cup of golden amber tea that contains everything your liver needs for the evening shift. This is not a recipe, this is bile on disguise. This is what synergy looks like when simple things are allowed to do their jobs. We work together. That is the key. Each of us does something the others cannot. Mint relaxes the bile duct. Lemon activates bile flow. Cinnamon protects the liver cells from glucose-mediated damage and reduces the inflammatory load together into a single impression. Now, the element that separates this protocol from every other detox tea recipe you have seen, the element that most content about liver health completely misses, the lymphatic pump. Your lymphatic system is the body's waste collection network. It carries metabolic debris, immune cells, and excess fluid away from the tissue system with a profound dependence on cooperation. Here is the problem. Modern posture, what researchers now call text neck, compresses the cervical lymph nodes and partially blocks venous drainage from the head. And you are irreplaceable. Absolutely irreplaceable.
Thank you. I was waiting for someone to mention me. I help everyone and I'm never included in the conversation.
So we do this immediately before drinking your tea. Stand. Drop shoulders completely. Tilt your head gently to the right. Hold the stretch 10 seconds. Then the other side.
This is the part where I stop being fapped brain. Give this like the last copy to mention.
This is the mechanism most people miss, movement and chemistry working together. When you do this, I can move from the face, through the neck, into the chest. If you did not know about the lymph tea connection before today, put a like right now, because this is the missing piece that makes the difference between a detox tea that works and one that doesn't. The 21-day protocol. Because the liver works in cycles and meaningful cellular change requires consistent signaling over time, I am going to give you the exact week-by-week structure. Week 1, preparing the filter. Each evening, 2 minutes of the lymph exercise followed by your Golden Trinity Tea. During this week, you may notice increased urination, the kidneys beginning to clear accumulated fluid. Week 2, systemic clearance. Add 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed flaxseed oil to your morning meal. Flaxseed provides lignans, plant compounds that support phase 2 liver detoxification. Around days 10 to 14, the dullness often begins to lift. Morning puffiness decreases, and small spots appear lighter. I don't do miracles, I do measurable improvement with good lighting. Week 3, integration and glow. Add bitter greens to 1 daily meal. Dandelion, arugula, endive. Bitter compounds activate liver enzyme systems through the digestive hepatic reflex. This is what happens when support becomes consistent. The filters are clearer, the blood arriving is cleaner, I can work the way I was designed to work, and when I work well, she knows it first. And this is the part people try to buy from the outside.
I feel it. I cannot describe it. Lighter, like the glass was swiped.
What you are experiencing by week 3 is measurable. The primary marker is C-reactive protein, a blood test marker for systemic inflammation. This is what progress looks like from the inside. Not drama, just less burden. I am leaving, gradually, with the bile. The complete 21-day protocol in 1 card. Week 1, lymph exercise plus tea each evening. Week 2, add flaxseed oil each daily. How to know it is working. Week 1, changes in digestion, energy, urination patterns. Week 2, skin texture improving, morning puffiness decreasing. Arrangements. Let me leave you with the most important reframe of this entire video. The body is not broken. It is not aging against you. It is a self-restoring system, built extraordinary redundancy and regenerative. The only thing your body requires from you, stop creating interference. Give it the right signals. Remove the obstacles. 1 cup of correctly prepared tea in the evening is not magic. Longevity is not a destination. It is a practice you maintain. Small, consistent, intelligent actions repeated over time. This tea is one of them. The lymph exercise is one of them. Write in the comments. Have you ever noticed the connection between what you ate the night before and how your face looks in the morning? I want to hear your story. Download the complete 21-day protocol PDF in the description below. It includes the recipe, the daily schedule, the ingredient sourcing guide, how to identify Ceylon versus Cassia. Stay curious, stay consistent, and glow responsibly. Until we meet again in the longevity kitchen. A sensible farewell, rare, appreciated. She knows her shift better than anyone. See you tonight. Between 1 and 3, I will be working. There are few professionals more committed to proper dosage. I will be in the cup, as always. 8 to 10 leaves, please. This is the detail people skip when they should not. Fresh juice. And the zest. The zest is not optional. Please do not forget the zest. 1 label check. Repeat it consistently, always. I cannot stress this enough. Check the label, every time. This is not perfection, this is management. Repeated kindly and 2 minutes before the tea every time. The complete recipe one final time, for those who want to write it down. Precision, finally presented in a format worthy of repetition, final. This is where attention to detail becomes biological accuracy.
When you are in the store, look for true cinnamon, cinnamon breast, sticks and cut, or sweet dalmon layers. That.
Optional enhancement for week 2 and 3, add 1 dandelion leaf to your Golden Trinity Tea. Finally, someone invited the bitter specialist. A note on water quality: tap water in most cities contains chlorine and chloramine, compounds that are hepatotoxic in cumulative doses. Clarity is not aesthetic, it is functional. Seasonal adaptations: in winter, add a thin slice of fresh ginger. In summer, add fresh cucumber.
Warm and spicy.
Same system, different accents. The liver requires protein for its own regeneration, approximately 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight daily. No structure without building blocks. We are at scene 100 of our journey together. 100 steps, and now the pattern is visible. This protocol connects directly to week 1 of the Longevity Kitchen series, where we discussed cortisol and stress. We work on the same problem from different angles. And it connects to week 2, the hair color protocol. The liver sends me what I need. Better liver, better supply chain. Water, specifically adequate hydration, is the medium in which every detoxification reaction occurs. Without enough medium, nothing moves. The bitter taste reflex is one of the most ancient digestive mechanisms in the human body. Ancient system, still perfectly operational. Important: if you are pregnant, have gallstones, or take blood-thinning medications, consult your doctor before this protocol. Clarity is part of responsible science. For those who want to go deeper in week 3, milk thistle, Silybum marianum. I am the most studied liver herb in the world. The blue light emitted by screens after 9 p.m. does 2 things.
Light timing is biological timing.
How to document your progress. Observation creates awareness. Dietary fiber is the liver's partner in bile elimination. Activation is not enough. Exit completes the process. The 1 a.m. liver window and melatonin production are directly connected.
I protect while she works.
Longevity research in blue zones. Less burden, longer function. In both traditional Chinese medicine and emerging psychoneuroimmunology,
Different language, same biology.
what the liver is central to this unified system. And it connects to the joint salve protocol. The same inflammation touches us both. But together, we can reduce it. I feel the relief spreading. The complete picture. One system, many expressions. Next week on the Longevity Kitchen, the story continues. Summer version: replace hot tea with cold steeped overnight. Same system, different temperature. Before we close, I want to show you something. This is what 21 days looks like from the inside. This is not repair by force, this is restoration by conditions.
Not broken. I was overwhelmed and there was overlive stove balls.
And this is the part people mistake for cosmetics. The glass was never broken. It just needed to be cleaned from the inside. Your liver is working right now. Give it what it needs tonight. Recipe and description. This is where practical shopping becomes biochemistry. Fresh is better. Spearmint or peppermint either works for this protocol, though peppermint contains more menthol and has a stronger bile-relaxing effect. Grow your own if possible. If the peel matters most, then what is on the peel matters too.
Organic if possible. The zest is the most important part, and if the lack of that is not my country, the peel has to be that.
The morning complement to the evening tea: 1 glass of room temperature filtered water, immediately upon waking, before anything else. This rehydrates the bile, which thickens during sleep. The lymph exercise has a breathing companion. Diaphragmatic breathing, breathing, deep belly breathing is the most powerful lymphatic pump in the body. A note on commercial detox products. The market is full of detox teas, liver supplements, and cleanse kits that contain the same herbs we discussed today, plus extensive marketing, packaging, and a significant price premium. Meal timing and the liver. The liver performs its deepest detoxification in a fasted state, specifically during the natural overnight fast. My grandmother drank a version of this tea every evening for 50 years. She did not know the words Herbal activation, phase 2 detoxification cleaner. This protocol has deep roots in Ayurvedic medicine, where the liver, called yakrit, is considered the seat of transformation. The bitter, sour caramelization, Samaru finance can species. I want to close with this. Every expert skin consultation, every dermatologist visit, every expensive treatment, none of them will come my. One final time, the recipe. 300 milliliters water at 80-90 degrees, 8 to 10 mint leaves, 3 minutes. Ritual becomes reliable when the details stop being negotiable. The 21-day protocol summary. Week 1, lymph exercise plus tea, nightly. Week 2, add morning flaxseed oil. Week 3, add daily bitter nata tip. This is an operating system. Subscribe to the Longevity Kitchen, because week 4 is the gut microbiome. Week 5, like 6, is the sleep architecture of repair. Series are more useful when the episodes share a spine. A reminder from the most temperature-sensitive professional in the room. Remember me at 85 degrees, not boiling, 85. I worked hard on those flavonoids. One word checked consistently changes the protocol. Ceylon. Say it with me. Ceylon. Check every label. For the rest of your life, please. The smallest visible detail is often the largest functional one. And the zest. The zest contains the D-limonene. I know I keep saying it. That is because it is that important. The quiet parts of a protocol are often the parts that make it work. 2 minutes. Before the tea, I will not ask for much. Just 2 minutes. There is power in a system that only asks for its proper window. Between 1 and 3 a.m., let me work. That is all I ask. Everything else follows from that. The goal was never zero chemistry. The goal was less unnecessary burden. I will be back tomorrow. Smaller, much smaller. She will keep telling the truth. That has always been her job. I will show you everything. I always do. Give the others what they need, and watch what I show you in the morning. Your liver will be working at 1 a.m. tonight. Will you give it what it needs? The liver connection appears in everything we have covered in this series. Gray hair, the liver distributes copper to melanocytes. Joint health, the liver controls systemic inflammation that drives calcification. Skin. I want to say one thing before you go. In the Longevity Kitchen, I will never recommend something I have not personally examined and verified. The research is real, the mechanism is documented and promise, the recipe is safe. Accessibility matters. A good protocol survives real life.
If you cannot find fresh mint, dried works. 1 airtight ampholyte jar. Wait, anything.
A preview of next week. The gut microbiome is not just affected by what you eat, it is also affected by the quality of your biologs in the small processes. To the ritual, to the repetition, to the inner filter, and to everyone who decides to support it tonight. Good evening, liver. Let us begin. The ritual starts the moment the signal is received. Morning, after the first week. Welcome. Let's make a soothing mint cinnamon infusion. Find the full 21-day protocol link in the description. Begin your journey to longevity tonight. The recipe and protocol are in the description below.